There you go. We're talking about dating. Any dating dilemma? That was a very interesting one, actually. But we're also looking at dating using apps and online dating. I read one of your blog posts, a post on your website, Frank, by Carrie Joyner. She is new on the dating scene. In other words, divorced, back on the dating scene, and wrote about her experiences. And we have her on the line. Hey, Carrie.
Hi, how are you, Laurie?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you.
So, how was it a horrible experience? Is it a good experience? Where do you classify it?
It's just different.
Okay.
I mean, it's, so like I got married 15, 16 years ago. It's been, 5, 6 years since the divorce. So I tried it, at the beginning, and then I decided to take a break because it was kind of soul crushing.
Oh, soul crushing! Why?
Well, no, I did meet a few boyfriends out of it. One was a year, one was 6 months, but
okay.
I just the people in between. It's like, wow, you have to kiss a lot of frogs. Put it that way.
Okay. All right.
So I decided a couple of weeks ago I was going to try it again and just stop being such a cynic. And it hasn't been horrible, but it's almost like a social thing, I think, like that people are just so used to just like flicking through people's faces and yes, no, I want this, and filters and all that. And just kind of, I don't know, it's like a different world, I come from a communications background, and for me, this is like, not to date myself, but, the internet came out when I finished school, so.
So what about, did you, so I guess 5, 6 years ago, we didn't have Tinder and stuff, so you used regular online stuff with Profile. What about now? So, Match and all that. What about using Tinder or Bumble now? What are you on now?
I tried Bumble for 5 minutes.
Can you tell us the difference between Bumble and Tinder for people who don't know?
Just from what I understand, and I have a very low patience for these things, so I honestly joined for like 2 hours, let's say.
That's it?
So, yeah.
You didn't give it a chance.
No, but here's what you have to do. Like, you have to like a person, and they have to like you back within a certain time frame. And if you don't make communication within, let's say, 24 for men, 48 for women,
they disappear.
The match is gone.
Okay.
So, I'm on Tinder, and with Tinder, you can swipe left if you don't like, or if you know the person and have already tried or whatever, you can swipe left. Swipe right. If you both swipe right, then it's a match, and you can start talking. But a lot of these people, I've had a lot of matches, but a lot of these people, the match ends with them either not, they match and they don't connect, or they match and it starts with hey, or hey, you're hot, and then it ends there.
Okay.
So it doesn't go anywhere with a lot of these people. So for it to actually lead to a date, and a lot of them aren't looking for a date. They're looking for
a hookup.
A night.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting the feedback from a lot of people who are on there is like they get the initial, hey, I like your picture, and then like, what the hell happened to this guy?
Dead air.
Girl? It's like, where are you?
Yeah.
So it becomes like this big game.
It's just
almost.
But that's exactly what it is. It is a game. It's you go out and you hook up for a night. And if it does go well, maybe that night comes into another night and another night.
But it's not meant just for hooking up. I'm sorry. I've met people who use Tinder and use Bumble to find a relationship, not just to have sex.
From what I understand, Tinder is basically the little cousin of Grindr.
Exactly.
Yes.
Which was a hookup app.
Yes, yes. So it was, but I don't see Tinder as that anymore. Everyone I know who's on it, at least all the women I know who are on it, are looking for more than a hookup.
Yes, they might be looking for more than a hookup, but that doesn't mean that's what they have or that's what they get result. I think it's a small percentage.
I disagree.
End up on in a relationship.
I disagree. You know what, listeners? Please prove me right. I just want to be right just this once, and tell me if you met a significant other on Tinder or Bumble. I want to know if you met a significant other.
And it would
I
have
know,
to have
I know
lasted.
it's possible because I have friends who've met on POF and had, long relationships.
But that's
kids in the
different.
relationship.
Exactly.
The POF, Plenty of Fish, and Match,
the
and
same.
it's the same but different because there's a different level of or amount of information than what you have on Tinder, and it's also because. What does Tinder have? Here, look, this texter writes, going on a year and a half with the most wonderful man from Tinder. And I can tell you, I know a few people who would say exactly that.
Even in a war zone, people can still find couplings. But
Exactly.
it's not necessarily where you're going to be looking to find love. So
I disagree. I think it's this whatever. It's our time. This is what it is. People are finding love or sex. It's not just this is where they go only to find sex. I really believe people are going there to find love as well.
But that's why I went on there, because I am, like, people always ask, what are you here for? That's their favorite question,
Mm-hmm.
One of them, I said, I'm just looking for sex. He's like, awesome, me too. And I was like, no, I'm totally
kidding. You. we used to have names for people like that before.
Like, I understand
I'm
that.
joking.
now we call them the majority.
I understand that people do get relationships. I'm just saying on the number, the sample that they're in, only I would say maybe a small minority get to that relationship.
You come back to me
And
when you
then-
have a number, okay, Fritz?
I can tell you that most of the people that come speed dating have tried Tinder or online dating and are done with it, and they're looking for
an
something
alternative, right?
more serious. So
Yeah. Well, listen, can I just share some of our listeners' text? That's right. You will find what you yourself are looking for. If you want sex, it's there. If you want a relationship, it's there. All you have to do is find the right partner who has the same goal. And I think that's right. You have to be very specific about what you're looking for right off the bat. Another, Jim writes, no joke, I met my wife on Hot or Not. I remember that app, yeah. Another texter writes, I tried online dating and made sure that I did it with a really positive outlook, and it turned out amazingly. I find that a lot of my 40-something female friends are very negative about the whole thing and won't even give it a chance. It was Tinder, and it turned out very well. I love the no filter. You need to make sure you go out, meet new people, and do the filtering yourself. On Tinder, you have to be very communicative and make sure that you can put enough of yourself out there quickly enough so that you can figure out whether the person wants just a hookup or an actual date. I agree. That's the way it works.
Laurie, how quick is quick? Like, I had a guy this morning. He's like, ooh, you're hot. Am I too young for you? And like a million questions. And I was like, no, it's cool. Like, you're 29. I'm 41. That's fine. Like, we can meet and see if there's a connection. And he's like, okay, let's do it right now. And I was like, no, I'm at work. He's like, no, let's get a latte right now. And I'm like, I can't. Like, this is ridiculous. He's like, and if it works out, we can maybe go back to your place. I was like, wow.
Okay, yeah. Well, then right. Well, there you go. That's right away.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you would know. This texter writes, I never thought I would ever go on Tinder. Someone gave me the 3 basic rules for Tinder, and it really worked. Number 1, don't spend more than 1 day chatting with someone. Number 2, plan to meet them in the first 24 to 48 hours. Never tell them where you live. Plan for a short visit like coffee or dessert. And it worked out wonderfully for this person.
Bravo.
See, we're getting way more good stuff than not. Anyway, if Carrie, if people want to read your Tinder story and get some of your tips, where do they go?
I'm with Frank. I'm on Frank's blog.
All right, franktalks.com, right? franktalks.com. You can find Carrie Joyner's blog posted. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, you take care. Good luck, and keep us posted. I want to know when you kiss the prince.
You bet.
All right, take care.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye. Dating dilemmas tonight on the program. And if you want to check out Carrie's blog, go to franktalks.com, and she's one of his bloggers, and we'll be there sharing her story. More of your stories about online dating, horror or not. I'm looking for all the positive stuff because I know they're out there. I've got 2 cynics sitting here with me thinking it's all about hooking up. I disagree. Not that I've been on there, but I disagree, and I want to hear what you guys think about this at 514-800.
Need help with love, sex, dating, or relationship issues? Help from Frank Kermit, the best-selling author and Canada's most international relationship coach, is only a click away at franktalks.com.
Frank Talks is sponsored in part by the Adult Male Virgin Seminars and Telephone Consultations. If you are an adult and want to get a handle on this once and for all, you need this seminar. Being an adult male virgin can be most stigmatizing in today's society. You feel like a failure in the eyes of the mass culture around you, alienated from your male friends who all talk about their sexual conquests, and you must hide this shameful secret lest they use it against you. And the very personal pain, anguish, and despair that cannot be described by words that haunts you every moment of your life. Enough is enough. It is time for male virgins to take charge of their sex lives. Frank gives you the rules of winning in this seminar, the Adult Male Virgin Seminars and Telephone Consultations. Make your first time the best time of her life. Only available at franktalks.com. Frank helps adult boys turn into men.
Need help with love, sex, dating, and relationships? Visit franktalks.com. If you need help with your relationships, my buddy Frank, he's got some tips. Just go to franktalks.com. His advice is better than your mom's. He knows what you're going through, 'cause Frank has been there too. So log on to franktalks.com. franktalks.com.